No strip today, no downtown, no desert. It's all happening right here at LVIO Central, and we're inviting you to spend a long 4-day weekend hanging out with us. And in between, we'll put out a video together. So get ready, because this adventure starts right now.
Well, hi and good morning from the kitchen table. Welcome to A Week in the Life over here at Las Vegas Inside and Out by your request. It is Thursday morning, May 15th. It's about 8:30 in the morning, so let's kick this off. The first thing I need to do today is something that I'm so late on, but it's been a busy week. I spent a bunch of time working on the vlog that you're going to see on Sunday. More on that later. But while I was out and about, I filmed a little clip for our Patreons. I try to do that once a week or so, just to kind of give them a little bit of a kind of peek behind the scenes of what we're working on. So I have a little clip that I'm going to post on Patreon. And while I do that, I also noticed that we have a new patron. And what we do for some of the tiers is we actually send them a personalized postcard. I have a beautiful glittery postcard of Las Vegas that I'm going to send out to some new followers over in Illinois today. Thanks for joining us. There's going to be a lot more going on today. We'll go back and visit Dale and see what he's doing on this week's vlog in just a few minutes.
In case you don't know the history, Elvis Presley was hired in 1960.
I'm working on Sunday's video right now. This is Thursday, obviously, and this is the day that I usually do most of my work. I'm actually working on Elvis's history, and I'll tell you what, it's making me nervous because I want to get it right. You want to make sure that you have all your facts right and everything like that. But let me show you my screen. I'm going to insert this right now. If you look at my screen here, you'll see that I have these lines up here on it. I use that to tell me exactly where my should position my text and my videos and all that stuff, just to make sure that when you're looking at it on your TV screen, you can see everything that I'm seeing and we're not going to lose anything. Anyway, this is very hard, and as you know, we start these things early in the week. Paula does, of course, the filming, the research. She does all the script. And then on Tuesday or Wednesday, it could take me maybe that long to do this voiceover, which does take a while because I don't read, as well as I should. And Paula uses big words that I don't understand half the time. So I have to sometimes look up these big words so that I say them right. Anyway, we do that and we get it up to the point where I am now, which is Thursday, and I'm laying everything down on the timeline so that everything I know is out there. It's not done by a long shot. I haven't even done any real editing except for putting it on the timeline. So once I get done with that, I do that all day long, and this will probably take me into the, late hours of the day. Then coming up tomorrow, you'll see, hopefully we'll show you that, I add the music and I tweak it a lot. But right now I got to get done with this right now because we have a lunch date. We're going over to the we're going over to the Lazy Dog, which is at Town Square, to meet some friend of ours from California. And I got to get over there, get that over with. And not that it's a chore. It's just that it gets into the day of editing and then get back here. So you know what? You got to get out of here because I got to get back to work, and we'll talk to you later.
Elvis Presley was hired in 1969 before the International was even finished.
All right, folks, we are headed out. It is noon. Our lunch day got moved up to 12:30, so we hurried up and got dressed. How you doing, Mr. Dale?
I'm on my way.
Yes,
they moved it up by an hour, so I took a 10-minute shower.
Yeah.
Now I'm driving.
We'll see you at the Lazy Dog.
Onward.
Okay, we are arriving at Town Square. Go ahead, Dale. Do your rant about the red lights.
You mean the 10-minute red lights?
The
all the way
10-minute red
coming up
lights.
here?
All the way here.
A drive that's only 15 minutes that takes 35 minutes because of the red lights?
Yeah, that ranch.
That's one thing that Las Vegas has, and that is a lot of red lights. And if you want to try to make a left-hand turn in this place, forget about it.
You're gonna wait a long time. Okay, let's see if Josie and Nathan are here yet. I'm not sure. 12:30 is the plan. I don't know if you guys have ever been to Lazy Dog, but the patio is for people and dogs. I don't know if there's any dogs in here today, but oh, there's one right there. Hi there, pup. All right, let's go see if they're here yet. Thank you.
I just get it.
Oh, goodness. Big line. Hi, guys.
Hello, hello.
This is Nathan on the left. This is Josie, and we are having lunch. Did you put our names in?
I didn't know yet. I was waiting for you.
All right, let's do it.
Let's do it. What do you got there, Nathan?
I got a barbecue and pulled pork sandwich with crispy onion straws and a side with French fries.
Ooh la la.
Josie.
I just got myself a good old-fashioned hamburger. Can't go wrong.
Lemon grilled chicken. I always used to get this all the time, but they had trout on there, but I didn't get it. I got the lemon grilled chicken.
And of course, I got my absolute favorite chicken teriyaki. I love this, and it's a lunch portion. Perfect. A little bit later in the day, I think you all know, or we've told you, that even though I retired a couple of years ago, I went back as a contractor / consultant to my old job. And I actually do that, maybe 8 or 10 hours a week. So my office is in our guest room. And I want to tell you a little bit about this desk that I use. It is a precious antique. It belonged to Dale's grandmother, Lillian. Now, she was born in 1905, so I'm guessing that this desk is probably 100 years old. We have carded it wherever we've lived. She gifted it to us a long time ago, and it is priceless to me. I love the hardware on it, and I love the glass top, which has protected it through its lifetime. Anyway, back to work. I just wanted to say hi from my quote office in the guest room. Okay guys, I have to share. We just received these, a gift from some viewers in Florida last week, and since we're talking to you and being all casual, I just have to share. So these are bitters. Have you guys ever used or heard of bitters? I always thought of them as being part of an old-fashioned. So there's this couple of fellas down in Florida, Blaze and Nick, who started a company making bitters, and they sent us 3 samples with so adorable little sticky notes on how to use them and what they recommend. I love these guys we've never met. So this particular one is key lime bitters, which is supposed to be great in a gin and tonic. I'm gonna have that sometime in this video, and we're gonna sample that together. This is orange bitters, which I think is a classic for an old-fashioned. And this one is to cook with, cardamom bitters. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that, but it sounds like so much fun. You guys, check them out. It's hullandbay.com. We'll put the link in the description box, but hullandbay.com. Thanks, you guys. So excited to try some bitters.
Well, here we are at the same spot you saw me, well, a couple minutes ago. It's now several hours after that. We went and had our little lunch with our friends. I came back here the minute we got back, and I'm continued to working. It is 5 minutes to 8 o'clock right now, and I got pretty much the whole video laid out. I have to go in and tweak everything, but tomorrow is another big day. Tomorrow's the day I lay down the music. If you ever want to hear some coarse language, just come into my house when I'm laying down the music, because it's pretty exciting. Anyway, here's some music to take you out on. This may sound familiar to you. This is the part I'm at right now. Can you hear this? Recognize that song? That means I'm getting down to the end of at least laying it down. I call this is everything is now on the computer, out of the iPad, and it's on the computer. Now we're making a video. We'll see what happens. See you in a little bit.
Good morning, friends. It is Friday morning, May 16th. Let's be honest, you know I'm going to always start these little daily vignettes, don't you? Because Dale is not a morning person. So it's Friday morning. I just wanted to let you know that almost every day of our lives, we are doing something related to this YouTube channel. So as Dale's producer on this project, I am the one who keeps track of all of the backups and makes sure that every video or every project that we work on gets backed up. And I thought I'd mention this to you because last night we got 2 new backup drives from Amazon. I buy the little Seagate 5 terabytes, and here, let me show you this. So it's a little homemade job, but obviously I have, this says backups number 1. I have double backups of everything because external hard drives do fail. So because we do work in 4K, these don't last me but a few months, and then I have to buy another set, hence the whole basket full of them. We used to buy these big honking monsters, but you know what? They're not very reliable. So I buy the little Seagates. They cost $120 each. I have to buy 2 at a time because we duplicate, but it does allow us to have backups of every single clip and photo that we've ever done for Las Vegas Inside and Out. And it allows us to pull from the past, like last week when we were working on the Wynn and we wanted to pull pictures of the pool or the room tour. We had those. So yeah, I keep a spreadsheet in Google Sheets actually of all of the projects that we've worked on and what they are and when they were done. So that is very helpful when I'm going back and searching for something from the past. When you're talking about 650 some videos, you have to track them somehow. All right, well, hey, that's my little moment for the vlog this morning. Let's go outside. Since we're hanging around the house, I thought I might as well show you the yard. So our yard is not very deep, as you can tell, but it is quite wide. And talk about private. Look at this screen of trees. Our star jasmine is just about losing it. It has been so fragrant. It just perfumes the whole yard, and it's been that way for, I don't know, a couple, 3 weeks already. So we have all these trees, all this shade, which is very, very welcome. Keeps the house cool in the summertime. These sago palms are a joy. They're so beautiful and so expensive if you actually need to buy them. This is our little hummingbird feeder. They never ever allow us to film them, but we fill that up a couple times a week. And this is our little cozy sit-down area. So we have a little problem in the afternoons. This wall, or this facing, is south and west, and the sun just blasts. So Amazon also brought us yesterday some outdoor curtains that we're going to hang right here in this space. The curtain rods are coming tomorrow, so you'll see that. I also want to show you a couple of my plants. I always plant new succulents in the spring. That's not great lighting, but I love these guys. They're doing really well. And over here on the table, there's a lovely little jade plant. There's your gardening moment for today.
Hey guys, I'm into the Friday right now. This is the day that I usually put the music together. And also, as I'm doing the music, I can also find little things that I screwed up on, and so I fixed that. There's a lot of things that go into this. I love to put shadows behind all the pictures that I put up, so I will do a whole run of the entire video just to put the shadows on, a whole run just to do the music, and then, of course, to check everything out. Today, we will probably watch this video 4 or 5 times on the big screen in the living room, and then after we do that, and I'll write down things. Let me see if I can show you this. This is my pad. This is what I've had for years. Look at this. It's nothing but things.
It's probably the 4th or 5th one you
Yeah,
had.
it's probably the 4th or 5th one. I write them down as I'm watching.
Paula did this wrong. Paula didn't do that right.
I did a wonderful job. I don't know what to write about what I'm
since it first
and I make sure that I go in there and I fix it all. Anyway, that's it. Working on music now, and let's show you what we do. This clip here, of course, is a video, but on the video is also the sound, which is down here. This is me, the voiceover that I did right here in the yellow, and then down here in this yellow is the music. So let's just take it real quick, and we'll let it run, and you can see what happens
Restaurants on property.
here. So we're listening to the actual ambient sound.
Another classic from a bygone era, Benihana Village.
Bring the music in.
First opened in 1974.
Now, as the music plays, whenever I'm talking, I always lower it down a bit. So as you can see, I go through these meticulously, and I have to make sure that I have this sound exactly the way I want it. And that takes forever. So let me get back to work. Maybe we'll show you as we are at watching the video when I've got it done, and look how we critique it.
It's now 3 p.m. on Friday afternoon and time to set up for our outro. And done.
Okay, who goes first?
Let's see. Last thing was, we walked down the hallway. Okay, let me start. I'm going to say, okay, we have to do 2 shout-outs.
No, wait a minute. The last thing is that shirt.
And the shirt.
Yeah, the
walking
funny
down
shirt. Yeah, okay.
You want to say something about that?
No, I just, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so I want to talk about this book, and you talk about that. Just the 2 kind of resources that we used.
All right.
And then I also have something I want to say when you ask me for my 2 cents worth, okay?
Are you ready? Just wait a second after the clap.
Yeah, okay. All right, my friends, quick story about that t-shirt. There was a... Okay, friends, we must be getting old because we get really excited about a new intersection. We live in the southwest corner of Las Vegas. This is Blue Diamond Road, and we are on Jones. This intersection and this amazing bridge we're going to cross just opened, what, a couple weeks ago?
Yeah.
And we felt like having a party because it really helps us avoid a whole lot of congestion and construction on the other roads. We decided we deserve dinner out. We've been working on that vlog. It's Friday evening. We're going to Chili's. And here we go over that big, new, beautiful bridge. By the way, down there is railroad tracks and I don't know what not, but yeah, that's why this took so long to get built.
Strip.
Yeah, and actually you could see a little bit past the fence.
Well, once you get
past the fence, yeah, there's the strip over there. Driving the Las Vegas streets on Fridays is always a challenging thing. We always sit at the bar, so we always go in this to-go door because it's a shortcut to the bar. And here's our favorite bartender, or not. Yeah, she's over there. There's Shayna.
Please, say hi to everybody.
Hi guys, I'm Shayna.
All right. I get a very, very special dinner here. Take a look at that, okay? It's basically just margarita grilled chicken that they do here at Chili's, but I don't like all the other stuff that comes with it, so they make it into a salad just for me. Pico de gallo, I pop it on there, and it's absolutely delicious. I'm not kidding you. Of course, it's only for me, so you can't have it.
You guys, I did this just for you. I love their $10.99 3 for Me menu. So this is a new entry on it. It is in direct competition with Mickey D's Quarter Pounder. It's called the Big QP. Do you think Big qualifies? Oh my gosh, the thing's a monster. Obviously, I'm only going to eat about a third of it, but guess what? I'm going to enjoy it. Plus, it comes with either a little soup or a little salad. What a deal. And your drink, $10.99. Good morning. It is Saturday, May 17th. You're asking yourself, does that woman start every day sitting in front of a computer doing something vlog related? The answer is yes. So if you follow us on Instagram or Facebook, it is 8:05. You know what I've just been doing. I do our promo post on Saturday mornings to get you excited for whatever's coming on Sunday. So, of course, we are doing, you already know, the Westgate Resort, and we're talking about Elvis and all kinds of cool stuff in tomorrow's vlog. So I just posted some pictures and a little blurb on Instagram and Facebook just for you guys to get excited about it. Anyway, yes, I do work on the vlog every single day, and I'm a morning person, so you usually see me sitting at the computer here at the table or over at the kitchen counter every day. Let me share my guilty pleasures with you. Since you're hanging around the house with us all weekend, we do other things besides the vlog. I am an avid reader, have been my whole life. So in the past several months, certainly this year and maybe a little of last year, I started rereading some of my favorite novels from novelists that I've been collecting their books for decades. Ladies, you might have heard of some of these ladies. Barbara Delinsky, Nora Roberts. I must own dozens of books from each of these ladies, and I'm rereading them and loving these books. I think I'm different, the world is different, and you just get immersed in the world that they create. That's why I love to read a novel. Now, that isn't to say that I'm not still passionately devoted to the Outlander world, because of course, if you know me, you know that I am. Anyway, I just wanted to share a moment of my guilty pleasures, and I'm going to ask Dale to share his as well.
Hey, the rod came for the outdoor shades. It's so windy, I don't know if we can do it today, maybe tomorrow morning, but we're all set to go.
Normally, life in our little cul-de-sac is really quiet and lovely. Not so today.
Well, here we are again. I'm in my computer room. It seems like I spend most of my time in here, and you know what? I do. When we're doing videos from dawn to dusk, and sometimes even in the middle of the night I get up because I can't sleep thinking about something I need to add. So the whole topic was, by the way, the video is now up on YouTube. It'll be up tomorrow morning. I just now finished doing it. What my hobbies are. Well, my hobby used to be guitar and banjo and that kind of stuff, music. Haven't done that in a long time. But I do like YouTube videos. I like Jacob the Carpetbagger. I like Adam the Woo, Best Life and Beyond, The Frontiersman, Steve Marsh from Scotland. He does all kinds of stuff in Europe and Scotland. And there's a fellow down in Brazil. He's a high school teacher, teaches music, but his kids are A1 top #1 jazz musicians. I'll tell you, he does some of the best videos, and he's produced a couple of really big stars down there. It's really great. Joe Chamero, I think his name is. So that's basically what I do. What I do at night is my vice. I haven't done it a lot lately because it costs a lot of money, and things are not paying here in Las Vegas. I don't know, those of you who've been here, if you've noticed, the slots are a little bit tighter, but I like to go gambling. I like to play 4-card Keno, and we will probably show you a little bit of that tonight because guess what? Little Bird tells me we're heading up to PTs tonight to do a little gambling. Join me.
Get a load of this wind, would ya? The air quality is dismal today. Let's get inside ASAP. This, my friends, is my local pub, PTs Gold. We've been in here before on our channel and talked about PTs. At last count, I think there were more than 65 of these neighborhood taverns with a variety of names and branding all over the Las Vegas Valley. This evening, Lewis is handling the bar and making our cocktails.
All right, we're inside the building. Music's kind of loud in here. I already put $100 in. The music was too loud for me to talk before, so I've already played down 50 of it already. Not doing so good. Yeah, this is the way it is. So we're gonna try this and see what happens, and I'm probably gonna have to be putting something over the music because it is gonna get a little bit too loud. But let me get back to work here. Okay,
I've been coming here for a long time, as you know. Lately, I have not won anything. Well, the machine I first started on, zip, nada, nothing. I moved to the machine next to me. I was using the numbers that were already in the machine. First pull, I got a 7 out of 8.
Taxable.
What can I say? What can I say? We'll see what happens.
You guys are the good luck.
Yeah, you're the good luck charm. Maybe something will happen even more a little bit later on. Let's see.
Yeah.
And here's one for you.
Thank you, sir.
That's 100, okay?
Yes, sir.
Got it. You bet. Thank you. Well, the night's over. I actually am walking out this door with some money in my pocket. I don't want to say that too loud. I'm in the parking lot. But this was a good night. Saturday night, oh my gosh, we have to do these kind of videos more often. Everything's A-okay.
Good morning, everybody. It's your old pal Paula. It is Sunday, May 18th, just after 8 o'clock in the morning. It's our last morning together. It didn't quite end up being a week in the life, more like a long weekend hanging out with LVIO. So, given the time of day, you know that this means our YouTube video just went up. And right after that happens, I have like 5 tasks that I need to take care of sitting at the computer. First one is I make a post on Facebook right after 8 o'clock once that link is live promoting the video. Dale does the same via an Instagram story that lasts for 24 hours. Then I go into our Google Sheet that I mentioned earlier, our log of all the videos, and I record this video. And I go into dalemckenzie.com, our website, and I add the link to the new video on the main page. I also change a couple things, photo of the week, and maybe I change a recipe or something on the website. Then I go back in Dale's office and I have to clean up the project and back it up twice, as I described to you a little bit earlier in this video. And then last, but certainly not least, I give it a watch and a thumbs up, which I hope you are doing on this video right now. Folks, this is the very first meal I ever cooked Dale. Egg sandwiches on English muffins before McDonald's, and I'm still cooking them for him all these years later.
Best egg sandwich in the world. And I'm not lying. It's the best egg sandwich in the world.
You guys, did we pick the wrong day to hang these? They billow out like sails. Well, it's going to be 100 this weekend, and we'll probably be glad we have them. Do you realize May 18th, it's still 70 degrees in Las Vegas? What?
I'll tell you what, I think what we need to do is get a couple of little weights for the bottom parts of that so they don't blow so hard.
Plus, we have to tie them back for
They
we're not using them.
They look great though.
They're awesome.
Yeah.
I think they were $10 a panel, and that rod was $40. So $60 investment. And done. Look how pretty. You did not think we were going to let you guys leave without a stop in Paula's kitchen, right?
Yeah, so she sat there for the last hour and made this as something that she actually made on Paula's Kitchen and made it for us again today. What's this called?
I don't know that it has a name. There was a video that we did called 3 Easy Ways with Chicken. This was one of the ways. Out of this tiny little set of ingredients, we made this. Basically, you got 2 skillets. One, you're browning up the green peppers and the onions. The other ones, you're browning up some bite-sized chicken breast. Pour some carbone sauce over top, or whatever you have, but we love carbone. So, simmer it for 10 minutes, and then we're serving ours over egg noodles, but you can also do it over pasta. Done.
And I'm going to put a little salt on mine. And we'll give it a try, right?
This is so good, and it's amazing leftover as well. Like, we put it on Hawaiian sweet rolls the next day, and it's great.
Oh, that's really good.
Absolutely one of my favorites.
Yeah, that's really good.
Oh, less than an hour from getting the stuff out of the fridge to stuffing your face.
So, been an interesting couple days, huh?
Yeah, it has been. 4 days with you guys. It's been, I will say, for the most part, really fun. Although sometimes we have to stop and say, wait a minute, let me go grab the camera.
And I hope you were interested in this. When she presented this idea with me, I just was, I don't know. But
What did you say? Who's going to watch?
I said, who's going to watch? And we'll find out who really likes us if you're watching this right now and you got this far. You should also have some nice iced tea here.
Let me say one other thing about what we do on Sundays. I told you my list of chores that I do on Sunday morning, but throughout the day, all day long, we check the views, we check the comments, we just get your reaction. This Westgate one has turned out to be a winner today.
Yeah, it did pretty
Sunday
good.
afternoon,
Yeah.
a little after 5. We've had thousands and thousands of views today.
Yeah.
Really good feedback from you guys, so thank you.
I don't sleep very well.
No.
I have trouble sleeping, so sometimes I'm up 2 and 3 in the morning. So sometimes I don't get up until 10 or 11 o'clock. So I get a little nervous on Sundays because I always have to check out I do get up at 8 o'clock to post my Insta story.
Yes, you do.
And then I
That's
go
right.
back to
Then
sleep.
he goes back to
I gotta
sleep.
go back to sleep. But I always get nervous about Sundays because you never know exactly how it's going to be because we put so much work into this. Paula does the filming. She does all the research. She does all the writing of the script and everything, putting it all together. We actually storyboard our stuff. I said that a little bit earlier in the video. And then, of course, I spend the 3 and 4 days just trying to make it look good.
I think he put it on YouTube and took it down, 6 times yesterday on Saturday because he found one more thing.
If I find one little thing,
He'll take it down.
I take it down.
Fix it.
And the video before this that we did, I rewatched it in the middle of the week, and I very rarely do that. And I went, oh my gosh, I missed 2 things.
The wind video.
I was
He was all mad at
devastated.
himself.
I was devastated.
Like a drop shadow or something really goofy, but anyway.
So,
All right, you guys. Through the magic of video, it's going to be cocktail hour in a moment.
we're back. Paula's making cocktails over there for herself. I am not drinking alcoholic beverages right now. I have a couple issues that I must refrain from the alcoholic beverages. So I got myself a Perrier water with a lime.
And it's in a Jack Daniel's glass, just to be festive.
Yeah, just to be festive.
All right, friends, as promised, we are going to try the bitters. I've got a glass of ice. I've got some Holy Island gin from our friends in the UK. We're going to do the old and the new. We're going to do a new shot glass. Not that we need it, because you know what? This doesn't hold very much. It's the Resorts World shot
Wow,
glass.
that's not even a shot.
That's really chintzy. Some really good Fever Tree tonic water.
Smells good.
A little squeeze of lime.
I've already done that with my...
And the key lime bitters. Let's see what we do. It's got a little top on it. Let's do 2-3 little squirts. And here's the El Rancho Vegas stir stick.
Oh.
Swizzle stick.
Okay.
I stole that from your office.
Did you?
Yes, I did.
You're going to put it back, right?
Yes, I'm going to put it back.
Cheers.
Cheers. Let's try this.
Perrier water. Nothing but the best.
I'm a huge fan of lime and lemon, as you guys know. That just amps up the flavor 10 times. It's not overpowering. It's lime, but it's just zesty. Wow, I could even do one more. That is delicious.
Smell it. No, the bitters.
The bitters? Yeah. Here.
Let me just see what it
Give 'em a
smells
try.
like. Oh.
Big thumbs up.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's key lime juice, basically.
Yeah, it does taste
yum.
like
That is delicious. I'm going to add that to all my G&Ts from now on. That is a winner. Put the tag out front. HollandBay.com.
All right, great, terrific.
So, some parting thoughts.
Yes, let's just say that this has been an interesting 4 days. Some of it worked out fine, some of it did not work out at all. And we don't want to hide anything in this video, in our channel. So I'm going to tell you a bad thing that happened. We go out to eat pretty much
Often, several days a week.
Yeah, several days a week. And right before we were going to go gambling last night, which was Saturday night, we went to our, I won't tell you the name of the place, but what do I do when I pull up to a...
Yeah, so we went to a local pub, one of the places we often eat, and I've been with this guy 44 years. Every day, from day one until now, he drops me off at the door wherever we are.
Key to keeping a wife happy and having a happy marriage. It's one of them little things. I don't want to point my finger at you. Let me put that down. It's one of those little things that she kept saying, you don't have to do it. And I kept saying, you don't understand. It's something that I have to do. I just want to do it. Anyway.
It's chivalry.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess so. Anyway, I dropped her off. I went to go park the car. It was just a little parking lot, and there was 2 cars on either side. I went to pull in, and this fellow jumped up in front of me, jumping up and down, screaming, and jumped on the hood of my car, my truck.
Yeah.
And I didn't know if he was going to kill me or what. I had no idea what he was doing. He was absolutely crazy. And then he jumped off and took off, ran away. So I locked all the doors in the car. Paula was inside the building. I called her. I said, could you please come out? I'm going to meet you at the door. Just jump in the car. We're going to take off. She said, we're leaving? Yeah, we're leaving. So that part, we didn't get to film what we had last night because we didn't have anything, because we were very upset about that. Yeah.
We were. So yeah, it was a little bit of a downer, and it actually upset us both very, very much. So you probably read that there are nutballs in Las Vegas.
There's nutballs everywhere.
There are nutballs everywhere, but yeah, we have our share.
So we did do the gambling thing. You already saw that earlier in the video, but that part happened right before that, and it was very unnerving. In fact, it was so unnerving. That's the second time that's happened to me. When I was working at the Western Ho, I did afternoons. I did 1 o'clock to 6 o'clock, and I was just going, leaving our house. We used to live on the west side of town, up towards north, and I was driving to get there, and somebody on a main road, as I was driving, jumped in front of my car and did the same thing, screaming and yelling and jumped on my truck, and then took off running. So that's the second time.
That is.
The second
and
time.
We were trying to speculate whether that first man wanted to die, or we weren't.
Yeah,
sure.
that was very strange. But this one,
yeah.
This guy might have been, I don't know, he might have been high on
Under
drugs or something. But
who knows, yeah.
Thank the Lord, he did not pursue anything else, and thank the Lord, I didn't either. We just let it go. He took off. Got Paula, and we went for a drive for about an hour and a half until we went over to the pub. So, what else you got to say?
You guys have really had a peek inside our life for the past 4 days, so I can't think of another thing that I could say that you don't already know.
Yeah, I think if you're interested in this kind of video, don't ask us to do it again. No. If you're interested in this kind of video, let us know, and we'll try to do more of these kind of videos, right?
Yeah, we mostly do a travelogue, as you well know, something that we think could go on the Travel Channel. That's kind of been our shtick, but we had this idea of do the personal thing, and we hope you liked it.
All right, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification button. You don't have anything else to say, right?
Oh my gosh, no, you already know it all.
All right, hope you had a good time. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone.